My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. What I have here, everyone, is a really cool storage bag that I came across the other day. This has a very interesting design to it, and I figured you all would like to see a video on it. Over the last couple of months, I've done many videos concerning storage cases from a company known as CampingMoon. This company has a lot of different options when it comes to organizing your gear. Those videos were very popular, and I was asked that if I come across anything new, to share. So folks, that's what I'm doing. What I have here, everyone, is the CampingMoon Double Storage Case. That's right, folks. This features 2 compartments so that you can organize your gear. When I came across this product on Amazon, I thought it was really interesting looking. At the same time, I was thinking, the ways that you can use this are practically limitless, and you will see why right now. Folks, let's take a look at this double storage case. With this storage case, you can see that you have a handle up here at the top. This is padded. It's Velcroed so that you can release them. At the same time, on the front side, you have 3 rows of MOLLE webbing. Looking at the side here, you can see how the compartments are laid out. You have compartment number 1 and compartment number 2. Zipper number 1, zipper number 2. With each of these zippers, you have 2-way, and you also have good draw pulls. To show you all what this case or this bag, whatever it is that you want to call it, is all about, let's turn it to the side, and let's open up this secondary compartment here. While looking down at this compartment, you can see that there's a lot going on here. First off, on this side, you have 2 sleeves for gear. On this side here, you have 2 compression straps that can hold down whatever it is that you want to put inside of this. In this case, I have 2 canisters of fuel, and I also have a double burner stove. This area here measures roughly 15 inches long, 12 inches wide, and it has a depth of roughly 3.5 inches. Do keep in mind that those are rough measurements because, as with any fabric, there is some give and take. There is some stretch. With this compartment here and also on the other side, everything is padded and also everything is rigid. Down here on the bottom, you have some padding. Behind that, you have a frame sheet. You have padding on the sides. Over here, more padding. Again, we have these compression straps, and you also have these on the other side. Now everyone, let's open up compartment number 1. As you can see there, the zippers are very smooth. As you can see here, we have a compression strap. I have a large pan. I have a plate. I have a seasoning kit. And I also have a small pot. On the lid here, again, we have 2 sleeves, 1 and 2. In sleeve number 1, I have a cutting board and also an extremely sharp knife. Over here, I have a number of utensils, a fork, something to stir with, and also a handle for this pan. This compartment has the exact same features as the other one. We have padding all the way around. We have a rigid frame sheet here for this side and also in the middle. This side also has 2 zippers and 2 zipper pulls. And this compartment is the exact same size as the other compartment. The primary material for this case is polyester. What variety it is, I have no idea. When it comes to the dividers, those are a polypropylene plywood. The weight of this kit, when empty, 2.7 pounds. And the cost is $33. While you can use this product in any way that you want to, CampingMoon shows it being used in 2 primary ways. For an example, one is a sort of stove kit. On one side, you have a gas canister stove. On the other side, you have fuel, pots, pans, and so on. The second way that the company shows this kit being used is as a sort of organizer for an IGT table. Iron grill table. Iron grill tables are really cool because they're so customizable. You have a table, a tabletop, You can have a grill, a gas canister stove. If you haven't seen those before, make sure to check out my channel. Do a search for IGT table and the Outdoor Gear Review, and you'll find the videos that I have concerning these systems. They are quite cool. With that being said, CampingMoon states that you can use this bag here to store multiple components of an IGT table. And that does make sense. In fact, that's not a bad idea, really. I can definitely see using this bag with my IGT table setup. I can have the grill and a stove on one side, fuel and so on the other. And that, my friends, is what makes this so interesting. It's the versatility. You can use this for any sort of purpose. I mean, you really can. You can set this up in a billion different ways. What I have here is an overland sort of cooking setup. Stove, fuel, pot, pan, cutting board, seasoning kit, and so on. And this bag is not at full capacity. There's plenty of space for additional components. This is just one setup that has come to mind. I mean, you really can use these for just about anything. And that is a major pro to this system. I'll tell you what, before we go to my impressions of this, the pros and cons, so to speak, let me ask you all this. How do you see that you would use one of these bags? What would you put in it? Would you make it a cook kit for overlanding? You can make a super extensive first aid kit in this, which could be very important depending on what your needs are, what you do. You can have different pouches inside of this on each side, color coded for all different purposes, and you can have a multi-kit system in just one bag. That, everyone, is what I like about this product. With that being said, let's just talk about the pros and cons, the things that I've observed. This is going into testing now, and I can't wait to use it. With that being said, as far as quality goes, the quality is very good. Very typical of what I would expect to see from CampingMoon. When it comes to their products, their quality is very good. Is it great? No. Every once in a while you will find a loose thread. And yes, there are some loose threads on here. Luckily, these loose threads pose no concern. They are tied off. It just doesn't look super great. Luckily, there's not many of those. Outside of that, the quality is excellent. All of the sew work, it's good. The stitching is good. When it comes to the zippers, they're nice and smooth. And they do appear to be rather strong. I've not had any issues when it comes to a CampingMoon product and the zippers. The overall quality and construction of this bag is what I would expect for roughly $35. If you were spending $200 for a bag like this, then you would expect perfection, which you can easily do. When it comes to organization bags, they can be ungodly expensive. With that being said, what I'm seeing here, it makes a lot of sense, and luckily the quality is very good. Size-wise, this bag is gigantic. I mean, folks, it is huge. You can put a lot of gear inside of this. You can do a lot of organizing. And what I see here, folks, is a bag that would be fantastic for overland purposes. You could actually have multiple bags in the back of your vehicle, organizing all of your gear, and everything will be neat and tidy. Plus, you can implement a sort of color system to identify each bag, have a list that shows you what's in each bag, so you can easily get what you want. Again, everyone, because these are so large, you can use them in so many different ways. Something else I like about these bags is the fact that they're so rigid. You can hear that frame sheet. Again, you have a frame sheet here, one over here. You also have frame sheets in the middle, padding all the way around and on the inside. That rigidity is going to help you transport this bag while keeping the contents safe. The grab handle on top is rather good. At the same time, it's rather large, so if you have large size hands, you can easily grab that handle. And lastly, you have the webbing on both sides, so you can attach different pouches and so on. You really can set this up in a lot of different ways for a lot of different purposes, and you can also expand upon it. And that, my friends, wraps up this episode. We've taken a look at what this offers, what you can do with it, just one example. The possibilities are limitless. So I've said a lot. Now it's your turn. Comment down below. Share your thoughts. What do you all think about this pouch? This is pretty cool. And I love the fact that the quality is good and it's also inexpensive. The company that made this, CampingMoon, they've done a good job of developing a lot of different organization options. So far, everything that I've seen, it makes sense, the quality is good, and they're versatile. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please hit the thumbs up. It's a great way to support this channel. This channel is agenda-free. I purchased this with my own money. I do not care if you buy it. It means nothing to me. I'm here to share information and to inspire you to get into the outdoors. Folks, take care, be well, strength and honor. Bye for now.